I'd say. So please welcome to the stage, it's Paul, aka Maron. Welcome Maron to the stage, give him a huge round of applause. Hold on while I adjust my shaft. I usually prefer it when Nick does it, actually. I can come adjust the shaft if you like. Adjust my shaft. Thank you. Well, I think I've done it now. Okay. But could you have a little touch? Okay, thank you. Okay, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Maron on the stage. Everyone give him a huge round of applause. Give it up for Paul, again, Maron! Thank you, thank you. Oh, could you give us about 2-minute warning, please, Nick, when we're at the end? Thank you. I'd like to start with a little confession, everybody that's gathered here Monday night in Brunswick. 2 confessions, actually. Not some unspeakable crime, if that's what you're thinking. But I don't really know why I'm here. Do you ever sometimes wonder that on a deeper level? What are we all doing here in a superficial or profound way? And the other thing, I haven't really thought about what I was going to say tonight. As Nick alluded to, I've been doing open mic for probably about 1.5 to 2 years. Started coming down to the Brunswick every Monday night for a little while. Simply because there was part of me that really, really didn't want to do it. Now, I don't know how much people in this room can relate to that idea. To stand up on a stage and share what's in your heart can be quite a vulnerable thing to do. So that's what I started doing. I would say I was feeling quite depressed a couple of years ago. It can happen in Hove this time of year. And I got thinking about, actually, I thought it was quite interesting what was going on here. And I know depression can be quite a complex thing. But I got really curious about what this emotion was maybe trying to tell me, like a messenger, as it were. And I've been I've made a study of the human condition for quite a while now and trying to find happiness and inner peace. I'm looking in some unusual places. Have you looked in some unusual places? To try and find peace, happiness, maybe drugs? Definitely. Looking for peace and happiness in South Devon? Yeah? Yes, now. Or Worthing, which would be an even stranger place to... Imagine if that is the answer to life. Just go and live in Worthing. How do we know? Has anyone here lived in Worthing? I've lived in Worthing. So I can assure you that peace and happiness doesn't exist. Who would have thought, though? It's quite different to Brighton and Hove. Maybe I was looking in the wrong places. And just because I couldn't find peace and happiness and love for all of humanity in Worthing doesn't mean that you can't. So I just planted a bit of a seed there in relation to Worthing. So, yeah, I was experiencing this strange sensation in my body, which I would describe as a kind of heaviness or a depression, and thinking, what's that all about then? Because I'd looked everywhere. I used to be, before I got so spiritually developed, it's quite ridiculous really how highly evolved I am, and I can't even believe I'm having to bring myself to perform at an open mic No, I love the Brunswick. It's been beautiful for me. And isn't it a nice place to go? Come on, let's hear it for the Brunswick. Let's hear it for the Brunswick. For anybody starting off, if you're in the audience and you think, I'd love to sort of get up there and play something or play with something, because anything goes here, this is a really good place to start. It's very warm and friendly. And actually, even though when I was sat lying on that sofa and just feeling this kind of like this heaviness and what can I do about it? And I thought, I know what I'm going to do. This idea came to me. I don't know, this is probably not the place to talk about God or the universe and divine inspiration, but a spark kind of came and hit me. But actually, to stand up on a stage and just talk, and part of me was like, yeah, that's a really good thing to do. That's going to help. That's going to help shift things. This is what this sensation in your body was trying to tell you. Just get up and talk. And that seemed to make sense to part of me, but there was another part that thought that was quite crazy and ridiculous, and actually tried to tell me that if I go and do that, I'm actually going to die. I would suffer physically. Some really bad shit was going to happen. And that's how fear gets us, right? And whether that's performing at an open mic or asking someone out on a date or going shoplifting in the big Tesco's, there's a fear there, isn't it? What's that all about? I can understand a fear if you're thinking about stealing from an independent shopkeeper. That's a different thing, but a fear about stealing from big Tesco's? I don't know. Anyway, so this other part of me, there I was lying on the sofa, you can imagine you're there now with me actually. The kind of walls were sort of cream colour and there was a kind of a large bed and some peeling wallpaper and damp that you get from quite a lot of landlords in Brighton and Hove.
This is your 2 minutes.
2 minutes, thank you. So I was going to do like a meditation of loving kindness for all beings, but let's skip that this week, shall we? We don't need that. So I'm trying to get my story out. So the other part of me was, you're crazy, you're going to die. And then I was thinking, well, if I do it, just keep doing it, what's going to happen there? Or commit to one a week for a whole year. And that just seemed like complete madness. And I know I was definitely going to die, but it's not happened, I'm still here. So, and I don't know where it's going to go, but I just love hummus. And that's something that can bring the world together. I love of hummus. Because I don't know, I've not met anybody from any kind of different background that doesn't like hummus. So this could be the vehicle through which we bring peace and harmony to all beings on planet Earth, which is how we want to live, basically. Isn't it? Doesn't it feel a lot nicer? If I want to feel nice about the world, start to think about people that I like or animals or nice thoughts about people. And actually, when I think nice thoughts about the arseholes, that can be even more popular, or not popular yet, effective. Whereas if I want to feel bad about myself, I just think bad things about other people. So there's maybe a bit of a lesson in there. Or it's hummus, I don't know. But yeah, let's just keep doing it. Let's just keep supporting each other and spreading the love. Send love all around the bus. Be careful how you define that, by the way. I mean, just with your thoughts and the occasional word, but yeah. But don't tell people on the number 36 bus, which goes to Brighton Station, does it still go? 36? But don't sit on the bus and tell people the absolute truth of human existence, that they're going to die. Because you might see that as a gift, but it can kind of scare people. So I just want to leave you with that thought. Let's have more hummus and share universal truth, but it's all about context, I think. So anyway, I've been Paul. Thank you for listening. And I survived. Again, I did it. I survived. I love you all. See you again soon. Good night.
Everyone, give it up for Paul! Thank you so much!